What happened there?
And we're back.
Good?
Good. As soon as you hit record, it went flip, flip.
Yeah, it was like a weird... It says they're still recording, so okay. Well, I'll have to chop that off, I guess. Okay. If not, no. Anyway. Alright, show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 183 of the Shattered Soulstone. Primal Reign. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get your free audiobook Get your free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone2018. Whew, I messed that up. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, your MP3 player, or your real man phone. Today is October 14th, 2018, and I am your main man, Greedigger. Today, I brought like my second type favorite person coming to you from the place of glorious sunshine and electric cars, Manlow.
What is going on? Thanks for having me on. And very, very little sun the past couple days. Stormed on us yesterday, but you were exactly right. Mostly sunny every day. So thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. When it's raining here, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm shooting you daggers when it's raining over here. I'm like, let's look towards the kind of that direction over there, towards that way, towards the west. I'm like, kind of shoot you a little bit of daggers, you know, 'cause like, dude, this rain is crazy, bro. I'm gonna buy a boat.
Just float away. Yep, you could do that.
Well, I mean, I was gonna buy a new car, but I think I'm gonna have to invest in a boat next. This is
just get bigger tires, and it'll just float away.
I don't think that you want a man from the south to get bigger tires, bro. May not be a good idea, you know.
Nice. Greedigger. There you go.
Yeah, there's a lot said in that. But yeah, I mean, look, last year was great. Wow, what a year 2017 was. I give 2017 2 thumbs up because it did several things. It did not snow, but a couple of times, like maybe 3 times. We didn't have any ice storms, which is a big deal here. Not very many. We had a few tornadoes, but the Castle de Greed is still standing, which is always a plus, right? And it didn't like whoop a tree down on my car, so that's always a plus.
Very much plus, yes.
I mowed my grass until after Christmas, which I know is a normal thing for you, right?
Yep.
But not here. Normally, September, we ain't mowing no more, bro. Usually it's the grass is dead or the grass is like got snow on it. So the last year's weather was quite nice. It was hot. And it was hot this year. But for some reason, we have seemed to have found the rain.
Gotcha.
I don't know where the rain has been, but it is all of a sudden the rain has come home, and it's been ridiculous. And I don't like rain too much, so very disappointed in the weather right now.
I see.
And today it's 30 degrees. 30. Yesterday, 93. Today, 30. Tomorrow might be 102. Who knows?
That is insane.
Yeah, it does this. This is why when I go to work, I wear shorts. I bring a pair of pants. I have my snow pants, my rain gear, my coat, my sweater, 2 or 3 different hats, a hoodie. It's ridiculous. It looks like I'm moving. It's like,
He's the homeless guy. He's the homeless male guy.
Yeah, thank God I got a truck to put all this junk in. It's like, Jesus.
That's wild.
Especially Monday morning, because I load all my stuff in my truck on Monday morning. Which I'm on vacation this week, so. Yeah.
Sweet, dude.
Yeah, I'm on the vacay. So, yeah. Excited about that. Wow. 300 plus hours of vacation, so we gotta take a little bit. Gotta trim the fat off the vacation hours. So yeah, there's that. And I'm gonna this recliner here is gonna get a workout, and so is RNGesus, I hope. So hopefully RNGesus is well hydrated. I almost said dehydrated. My bad, G. My bad. Forgive me, RNGesus. I misspoke. Look, I replenished the shrine.
He didn't take you out yet. He's reaching down to get you, but yeah.
I replenished the shrine. I got some more cookies over there. I got him some
multi-pack
Doritos
going on. Yeah.
I got him some more. I got some more Kleenexes because I'm gonna play my guitar later, and it's gonna be very beautiful. And he's gonna cry, or his ears will bleed. One of the two. I'm not sure which.
That's only if you sing.
Oh, come on. I know you ain't trying to say I can't sing. I know you ain't trying to. I can't sing, but I know you ain't saying.
Cord and fingernails is what I'm talking about.
Oh, come on.
So, anyway.
Anyway.
What's funny is Rain obviously is the total byline. What we're going over on the show today is Rain. So I'm glad you mentioned the Rain because we're going to be talking about a couple more Rains in just a little bit here.
Yeah, it's a great show title, bro. So I'll give you a high five, and a high five on the show title.
Thanks, sir. Boom. Got it.
Yeah, Primal Rain. So tell me about your week, bro. Weeks in gaming. Let's get into it.
Well, the primals are not mine. I've been on the Discord when I'm in the car and cruising around and eating my dinner and stuff and chatting, and just happened to catch Shazam 81 actually, and he was just mentioning it. He goes, hey, I got another primal, and we're like, another one? And it's like in the same session he got 2 Shadow Mantle pieces. He has 3 now. I hear Rona was mentioning he might have 3, and he basically peer pressured himself into running the shadow set and building it up. So he's like, wait, I think I have all the pieces. He's a nut.
He's got a primal with Carly Point too.
Oh, so anyway, shout out to Shazam because he's a nut. And he's just amazing on the primal, so I was pretty pleased to hear that.
One second. Shout out to RNGesus for giving him so many primal Shadow Mantles. That is the best use of RNGesus luck ever. That's hilarious. So thank you, RNGesus.
For sure.
That puts a smile on my face.
Yes.
Shazam is because of course he's one of our great friends, but that's hilarious. Yep. He hates Shadow.
But hey, everything's worth trying if you got primal. So
yeah. I mean, you can only go up from there, right?
Yep. Absolutely. So yeah, but anyway, yeah. So the primal section on Discord, Primal Rain on there. Hopping off. Everybody's getting their primals. I haven't got one yet, but fine. Everything in due time. So it's all good on my spin to win bar. I'm still having fun with him. So that is what I've been up to. What about you, sir?
Oh man, this week was it was good. I of course worked a lot, and just played a little bit after work here and there. Had a couple rough days. Just this weather's. I mean, I know I'm always yakking about weather, but I work outside. I don't know. I can't help it. But it was I had a couple rough days, especially like not very motivated. 'cause you know how it is, man. You're about to go on vacation, right? So you're not, it's hard, it's like, especially, got like 2 days left, and man, it's hard to wake up that early in the morning and put your stuff on when it's pouring down rain outside, and you're about to just like,
Yeah.
y'all just got 2 more days or one more day, and then I'm going to be on vacation for a week. So that's kind of, it's, not very motivated. I wasn't very motivated, but that's okay, because sometimes that's life, right? But, gaming wise, really had some great times this week. Met a couple of new people in disc, and we got a couple new clan members, which was awesome.
Mm.
Ran and just was having fun. Leveled a bunch of gems,
Mhm.
past 90 to get some augments going. So my Crusader is, he looking nice. He's looking nice because back on the leaderboard again.
Wow.
Yeah, hit another leaderboard again. They keep pushing me. I don't know why y'all keep pushing me off of there, because y'all know I'm just gonna come back. Been playing with Ritzy a lot. I need my shield, so that's it's a
Mhm.
primal. That's a primal part of play.
You have a primal Ritzy.
Yeah, for primal Ritzy.
Nice.
Yeah, he's
100% block chance when he's there.
yeah, it is. It's pretty nice. Some of
Purple.
the hilarious thing is I was playing with Rona, and Rona kept dying, and he's like, "Greed, Ritzy is not here. Quit it." Because we
Oh.
walked into some hell witches, and I was destroying Rona. And he was like, "Dude, Ritzy ain't here, bro." Like, yeah, I know you're playing the part of Ritzy tonight,
Oh.
so it was
Put
hilarious.
a T-shirt on over his chest piece, Ritzy. He's like, I'll be your Ritzy today.
Yeah,
Nice.
but I got on this morning, and Ritzy was on, and me and Ritzy played a little bit, and then
Okay.
I told Ritzy, I said, man, something I've really been putting some thought into is I'm thinking about rolling a witch doctor, because man, witch doctor used to be my main,
Wow.
and long, many a seasons ago, I don't know if that might have been years ago now. I played quite differently. I played by myself. I didn't play with groups. I didn't minimize, and I wasn't running like I run now. And I think I've gained quite a bit of player skill in the Diablo. So, and for a long time, I really thought that the witch doctor is quite weak. I mean, if you look at the leaderboards, I mean, like an 80 will get, like an 83 will get you on the
Mhm.
leaderboard. I mean, you
Yeah.
got to rock like a 98 now to get on the Crusader.
Yep.
That's a big difference, And well, anyway, I just thought, I'm done with my season journey. Uh, a lot of my friends that I know are done with their season journeys. We're just playing, and I thought, you know what? I'll grab a gem of ease, one of these furnaces that I have laying around in my bag, and I'll jump on a witch doctor. And Ritzy was there. He helped me. Get to 70 real quick, and I took like 4,000 death breaths and smashed a bunch of yellows into some gear. And I'm actually not bad. And I was playing with Ritzy, and Ritzy was really helping me. And I had to log out and do some things today, and I was just taking it easy. And I got on before the show, and I thought, nobody was. There was some people on, but they were kind of busy, and I didn't want to bug them. With hey, I'm a new character, run, blah, help me out. That kind of, which is fine. I don't care. I'm just saying that. And I was like, well, let's see what I can do. And I turned it on Torment 10 because I didn't really think that I could do 13. Because, like I said, it's a brand new character, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I've actually never played solo with this character, period. So, turned it up. Man, I smashed that 10. I mean, it was just a regular Nephilim Rift. But, woo, I think I'm 13 capable. I haven't done one yet. But that's your first step. You get 13 capable, and I don't have gem levels. I don't have any augments. I don't have ancients. I don't even have all my gear that needed for my build. But I mean, of course I got a 6-piece set because I was lucky with some of the death breath conversions.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I was going to ask you how many set pieces you have.
Yeah, I have 6.
Nice. Okay, then you're set.
6 of the wrong pieces, but it's real patchwork together. It's not a set. I don't even have anything enchanted really. I need to go through and. I mean, I don't want to waste enchants right this second. I want to get because I don't have gloves, so I had to put the helmet on, and I don't have the right helmet. I don't have a Jerem's headpiece, which is like the one that gives you more pet damage or whatever. I'm missing that. I don't have Tethcon Theros. Hand gloves, which give you 50% more attack speed for pets. There's several things that I don't have yet, which is fine. I mean, you're not going to get everything right now, right when you start a character. But, I was just having fun. And we'll see how I take it. And tomorrow I might get on and go, what was I thinking? And just go back to my Crusader and smash my Crusader. I mean, I'm having fun. It's not that I'm not having fun. I love the Crusader. It's a lot of fun, but I don't know. I was walking in the rain yesterday and I was thinking, I haven't done a Witch Doctor in so long. I don't feel like since I've gotten to a new player level, I haven't given the Witch Doctor a fair shake. I thought I'll give the Witch Doctor a fair shake, and if I can't get where I want, then I'll know. Hey, Witch Doctor, that's that's something I'll do. Maybe I'll just play off season, or or what, whatever. Whenever nobody's around, or maybe that's something I'll just play every now and then just for some fun. Because we have our classes, right? That's like, oh, I'm definitely going to be playing this class. Like everybody knows the Necromancer, and I do need to get back to that sometime. Which it's not a great time in my life to start a new character again. I've got 2 now, so there's that. Because you got level gems, you got level gear, you got level all this over
everything. Yeah.
That's why Rona, man, I've always thought that Rona was insane with that, because he has he has a Barbarian, he has a Crusader, he has a Wizard, he's a Necromancer. I don't think he has a Monk, right?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think he has a Monk, but yeah, he'll gear all his characters too. And I'm like, man, that's a lot, because it's work to gear one character, as any of our listeners will know.
Yep.
But yeah, that was my week. I was really, and I've had fun. It was it was really good. And brought it back. The crazy thing is I haven't played the Witch Doctor in a very, very long time. And I grabbed him, got to 70, and I immediately was like, Gargantuan, humanoid, spirit walk, jaunt. Man, it's amazing how much information I retained from playing way back in the, because I haven't played I'd have to look. I would say I've done 2 seasons Crusader, right? And I did 2 seasons Necromancer. And I want to say I did 3 seasons Demon Hunter before that. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. That's 10 seasons ago, brother.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's 10 seasons ago since I played. So like I said, I haven't given the Witch Doctor a fair shake in a long time. Many things have changed since 10 seasons. When are we on? 15th? That's season 5. Last time played. That's a long time ago.
Yes.
So,
for sure.
Yeah, and it's amazing. I haven't played it. I haven't even thought about the Witch Doctor.
Right.
So yeah, that's So anyway, that's what my week looked like. I was gonna go She's not here this week, but still a great friend, right? And George, I almost said George. George's Lore Corner, formerly known as Jen's Lore Corner. Sorry, Jen. I don't know what is wrong with my mouth today. I wanted to say Jen, but I said George. I have no idea why. I don't even know a George. Well, is that weird? All right. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Jen and Lore together. You're going to go Jen Lord or.
Yeah, I guess I was trying to combine the lore and Jen together.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Jen. Anyway, Jen's a great, of course she's a host. She's a great friend of the show, and what an awesome person that is. And another awesome thing, Jen's Lore Corner. Get on there. It's episode 7.
Yep. Mayor Hollis. Yep. Bookofjen.net.
Yeah, bookofjen.net. Thank you, sir. Bookofjen.net. Go check it out. It's boy, she does. And we're getting pretty close, I think, to where she's going to have to put some new content out. That we're gonna. But I like the way that she's doing this, where she's going back and doing, getting us caught up on the older episodes. Which I've always enjoyed her Lore Corner, even a long time ago before I was on the show. Just as a listener.
Oh man,
I've always enjoyed her Lore Corner. So that's anyway. Look at Jen.net. Jen's Lore Corner. Please get on there and listen up. Emails. I don't think we have any emails, bro.
I haven't seen any, but we had some the past couple episodes. We were super pleased. So send us more, but we appreciate what we've gotten so far. So thank you guys. Doug and Todd and all them.
Yeah. I really, we had 3 great emails, spread over 2 shows, of course, but, everybody, thank you very much for the emails and send more. We really enjoy those. I do personally. I know Manlow likes those a lot, but, and everybody at the show, of course, listeners, everybody loves those. So please send us more. It's, and if you have sent some more and we just don't know about it, sorry about that. Anyway, Blue Notes, bro. What's next? Right after opening ceremony, right?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's getting us all hyped.
I know we talked about it last week, and I'm through the roof on it because, every time they have like the opening ceremony, and then right after their opening ceremony, they go right into the first panel, and that's always the big hoorah of the BlizzCon, right? Like
yeah. Last year BFA, of course. So
yeah, BFA last year. 2014 would have been the Overwatch announcement, and they went right into what the Overwatch was. They had a lot of cinematics. They had a lot of the pictures, a lot of this is what Overwatch is going to be. It's going to be a first-person shooter. They had a lot of the movie stuff going on. Metzen was on stage, just going over all the stuff. So, just going off of like history, Diablo's never had a big panel.
Right.
As far as I know, for as long as I've been watching BlizzCon, paying attention to BlizzCon, going way back. They've never had. I mean, even when they announced D3, they didn't do they did do a panel, but it wasn't like this main stage right after the announcement. So, I'm just looking at like what do they got, right? Because BFA just hit, and I hear many people, to include Vespertilio, very happy with the battle for. Unfortunately, I'm not playing the WoW anymore. It's a personal thing with me. I have a long relationship with World of Warcraft. And I was watching some videos the other day, and I was really like blown away because several years ago you couldn't have told me anything about World of Warcraft that I didn't know. And I'm not trying to be that, this, that, you could have told me stuff, but as far as like, there was like a cinematic, and I was watching it, and I was thinking, man, I have no idea who these people are. Who are these people?
Right.
I'm so out of it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But I don't mean by, I didn't mean to be saying I know everything ever. I was a very, I think I was a very great source of WoW information when I was deep into it. I played many hours a day, every day, and loved it for many years. I'm gonna say I came home. Of course, everybody knows I'm a war veteran, and I came home, and I really was not okay. I mean, that's honestly
Right.
as honest as you can get. I really, you wouldn't have wanted to know me then if you know me now. It was a bad time. Of course, I had a little son, so I had to do that. But I think, and no discredit to my wife or anything, but I think WoW really helped me through a very difficult time. And I think one of the reasons why, of course, just being real, I have post-traumatic, and I know, blah, 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 right? But I think that
Mm-hmm.
WoW really got me to a place where I needed to be. Because it was bad, I mean, it just is what it is. And Blizzard, the community, I made a lot of really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost a lot of really good friends along the way. I mean, such is life, right? But WoW really put me in that spot where I needed to be. And for that, I'm grateful, And then I've moved on to Diablo, and I lean heavy on our community, like everybody knows. And so I'm excited because I feel like I'm really deep into Diablo, and I feel like we're gonna get something really nice. And what are your thoughts here on this one?
Well, I know they're gonna be talking about what they've already announced, but obviously what's next gives us, like you say, huge hope of exactly where we're going to be. I can picture Diablo 4 posters and everything already. I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. But hey, whatever we get, we get. Like you say, we're grateful for the community. We're grateful for a game that, because I was an OG WoW player way back in the day, raid healer dude, without having to have that monthly cost, that I got a raid today. Everything else, gets a backseat. No, you just play when you play this game, Diablo, that we love so much. So anyway, if we get something new, maybe better, maybe some quality of life stuff, I will be floored either way. But even if they just tell us, hey, we're still putting stuff on the table, we'll get back to you. Fine. At least we got our moment in the sun, because the last BlizzCon was a real bummer. It was like the art of Diablo or some crap. So anyway, this one, we're on there twice. First day, right after opening ceremonies, like you say, and that is the time exactly when there's some big expansion, some new game. That's who gets front running, right? Now on day two, just to move to day two, there's a Diablo. Now it's Diablo : World and Q&A. Now it's not Diablo World. It's not a new game. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff about that, but they're just going to talk about everything. Probably Switch, obviously. That's another thing that's coming up is November 2nd. So be sooner than later, we're going to have Diablo on the Switch. I'm itchy to get it. My Switch does not get enough play. And another reason that I'm itchy to get it, and Rona was saying this as well, was they're talking about making cross, not to PC, but cross console play. So Switch, Xbox, and PS4, that would be pretty huge. So it's down the road. It's not going to be right away. So, but that is going to be something that is worth looking forward to. But either way, like I say, Diablo on the Switch, can't wait to see it. I'm probably just going to go ahead and get it. It's just one of those things. But anyway, yeah. So we got a couple days in the sun at BlizzCon, so I'm pretty stoked and looking forward to that.
Yeah, and I don't know what Diablo World is going to be. I mean, I know what it sounds like to me. It sounds like it's some kind of MMO. I don't know if they would go that way with this franchise because this franchise is so hard. You know, and I get it. World of Warcraft is an MMO, and it wasn't an MMO before. It was a turn-based strategy, right?
Right.
But
Yep.
before, when World of Warcraft was Warcraft, right?
Just Warcraft, yeah, the RTS, yeah.
So I get it. It could be anything. You know, it could be a shooter. I hope not. It could be a lot of things, right? We don't know what Diablo World is. They're going to have a Q&A. They're going to have a whole panel about it. It's a second day. I have so many, like, what could that be in my head? Like, you know, there's so many possibilities. You know, we got the Netflix thing.
Right.
Yeah,
I think that's what they mean.
Switch.
The overall encompassing, quote, world, not a game world, but just, Diablo itself.
Yeah, it could be
exactly,
that.
Yeah.
It could be like, this is everything Diablo. It could be that.
Yep.
This could be some kind of new, hey, everybody's got an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Or not iPhone people.
Get some apps going. Yep.
Yeah, it could be some kind of app. I mean, this could be a lot of things, right? I'm so excited. This is why I love BlizzCon, because, you know, we're getting there. We're going to know what this is, and
Right.
I'm excited, you know.
Oh, yeah.
This news it's really put me into thinking mode, you know, like, man, wow, what's going to happen, you know, because, you know, in the last couple of years, you know, we're leading up to, like, you know, Gamescom in Germany or whatnot, different conventions. You're all sitting there and you're thinking, oh man, maybe Blizzard will bring it out the big guns and announce something. And I really, last year, of course, we knew nothing, right? We knew because Brendy.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I have to look for her note here.
Oh, I apologize. I'm spacing on your name, girl. And I hate to say it that way because she's our community manager. Jesus. Why is my brain so... Nothing personal. Honestly. And she probably... Never list us, right? Is her...
Yeah, well, true, yeah.
Sorry, never list us. I am... My brain is... I'm on vacation mode, and my brain is not in full gear. I apologize. Anyway... Last year, Never List Us said, no news, we're not doing the Diablo, maybe later, we're working on some stuff, not getting announcements. So we knew, going in, right? The year before that, we thought maybe, but I kind of had a feeling that there wasn't going to be anything. And there really wasn't, you know? They had that lightning talk. And they had the Slaughtered Calf Inn, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was cool because those lightning talks came out on YouTube or whatever platform it was. And those were really cool. I like those. Story time with Yang. And I thought all that stuff was cool that came out. And, you know, I did enjoy it. But this year, I feel something big.
Yep.
You know, maybe it's just me being hyped. Maybe I'm bringing it on myself here. I mean, we got new gear. Diablo Reign of Terror posters.
Yep.
And 2 Diablo Reign of Terror T-shirts. Among other BlizzCon 2018 selection. And if you bought the virtual, you can go ahead and start, right? You can get in there.
Yep.
You know anything about? Did you get anything?
I got some Hearthstone stuff so far. I didn't get on the store yet to actually go through and check it all out. But yeah, definitely some Diablo stuff showing up, and they haven't said what they're going to give us in Diablo yet. They could give us any number of things, but if it's a Diablo 4 beta, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I would enjoy.
Again, wishful thinking, but yeah.
I would enjoy the beta. I really would.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, I doubt it. I doubt they're going to have a playable beta. I mean,
no.
I'm thinking that we're going to get which is still I mean, I think it's a strong if they announce D4, I think we might see some concept art. What I'm excited about is I want to know what kind. Is it still the action RPG? Is it still a top-down?
Right.
What kind of concepts are we playing with? Like, are we going to have? I mean, I'm sure we won't know if we have Paragon and all that stuff, but I'm kind of, maybe they'll talk about, like what kind of characters. Because you remember when they did the D3, one of the things that really made me excited about D3 was they had those videos. You remember those videos?
Yep.
They had like the barbarian, right?
Each one, yeah.
They
Like
had
a teaser,
barbarian. Yeah, and he was going through there. And you remember the witch doctor? He had the locust swarm. Oh, it was so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, too bad. Too bad I completely hate the Jade Witch Doctor build. Because that cinematic where those locust swarms just ate that enemy, I was like, oh, I'm in. Oh, I'm buying D3. Actually, I didn't buy D3. I got it for free. But I was like, I'm in.
Oh, yeah.
I was very excited off those. So maybe we'll get some kind of, maybe some character cinematics. I'm really thinking this early on. I'm thinking, concept art, maybe some cinematics, maybe a panel where they tell us what kind of game is, like what, maybe we get a little bit of lore.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe next year we'll get, gameplay and maybe a beta next year.
Right.
That seems reasonable to me. I don't know about you.
Yeah, sounds great. Sounds totally great. Nebulistus' name is Brandy, by the way.
Yeah, Brandy. I
was spaced too. I was like, sounds right. But Brandy, yeah.
Brandy, I'm on vacation and I am in the Greed's on vacation mode. Yeah. So I apologize. I don't know Brandy personally. I never met Brandy, but I knew it was B something, right? It's just like, you can't even, ridiculous. Anyway, so there was a tweet.
Yes.
And
our final rain mention of rain.
Yeah. Again, Rona, another shout out to Rona. He was like, hey, did you see the tweet? And I was like, tweet? What tweet? What are you talking about? Tweeter? What? So he gave us a link and I went and looked at it. And first of all, I gotta say, man, oh man, dude, their art is it's so ridiculous, right? Like if y'all haven't seen it, go Twitter and look it up. It's, Skeleton King. He's got the, Leoric's crown. He's got the scepter, right? He's got the shoulder pad, Leoric's shoulder pads, right?
Right.
And, he's got the skeleton face and the empty eyes and the white hair. And, he looks so awesome. Mm-hmm. I love their art, man. It's just so dark. It's so, dang, that's, I don't know who drew that.
Right.
I'm hyped. And then I read the bottom. From the east shall come a monarch whose rule begins in blood and ends in bone. In the light of a comet, he will die his third and final death at the hands of true men, is what is underneath this picture here.
Yep.
And whoo, I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure he has died 2 times. Of course, we're talking about the orc, the skeleton.
Yep.
Died twice.
Right.
So this is the 3rd time. Man, what could this be, brother? I mean, I'm really, with the way this art is, right? And I was reading, and we talked about this just a little bit, but I was reading, and of course, like, you want to dissect this whole thing, right? And so we're talking about a return of the Skeleton King, right? He's gonna die a 3rd death. He's gonna come back. He's gonna have a rule. Blood
Yeah.
and Bone. You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
so we're talking about the resurrection of the Skeleton King again. So man, a lot of people D4. I don't know, because I was looking down here, right, and down here the last part of that is, you know, he's gonna have a third and final death at the hands of true men. And I was looking at
Mm-hmm.
that last part, true men. True men. You know,
Right.
I'm into real men, but I was kind of thinking when I read that, like, man, why would you say true men? Because we have so many women here, right? But I thought of this in a different way, right? And I'm thinking, man, true men, right? True men. I'm thinking about that, and I'm going, none of us are men. We're all Nephilim in the game.
Right.
Like there's female Nephilim and there's male Nephilim. But why wouldn't you say why wouldn't you say final death at the hands of true Nephilim? Right? Like why would you? And maybe this is just a wording thing, right? Maybe Greed's going nuts. Maybe I got the tinfoil hat on a little bit, but this to me really sounds Netflixy, especially with the way the art is on this picture. And we know that they're going to do some kind of Netflix series.
Yeah, that's been mentioned. Yep. Yep.
And my God, if they do a Netflix series with art that is that good, I will fall down, bro. This is, oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, to me, I think that points to a Netflix thing. I don't know what kind of, what are your thoughts on that? Like, I know I kind of just dissected it a little bit. You can get in there and, like, what are you thinking? You think that there's anything to that True Men? You think that's just something they wrote? I mean, why
Yeah, I
would you
think they
say true
just.
men, right?
Yeah,
Like, why would you say men, right? Like, I don't.
true, true. But I mean, yeah, I think they just mean like I'm not sure with exactly what they mean, but I mean, obviously, yeah, I mean, could still mean Nephilim because I mean, obviously started as a human, got extra powers and all this, fine, but and then men like mankind in general, yes, but I mean, but overall, I like your thinking that it could definitely point to a series about Leoric, how his rule began in blood, thinking everybody was against him, massacring everybody or having them all killed, and then becoming the Skeleton King, reanimating. So it's like, oh, okay. And obviously, he needs to be taken out that third and final time, like they say. So that either as a little mini, not expansion, but I mean, like they did with Secheron and different little areas. If they could do us a little extra part of this existing game and have some closure, that would be huge. Regardless of a next new game or whatever they do. So yes, indeed. But Netflix is definitely good theory.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking, like, what all could that be?
Right.
Like, I mean, we're looking at maybe a Netflix. I'm leaning heavy on the Netflix, right? I love Netflix, man. Come on, we got the guys. Come on, and if it's that good, because one, I mean, I don't know if you ever seen some of the stuff on Netflix, but Jesus Christ, like House of Cards, like, man,
All of
I
it, yeah.
yeah, this Strange Times, House of Cards, like, man, there's just so many. They hit it out the park on a non-stop basis, and if they get together with Blizzard and put that on, I'm excited about that. Even if it's just a maybe, right? And I'm excited about that.
Right.
What else could that be? I mean, that could be an expansion pack, right? But
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, if we're lucky, we get a little bit more for this game that we have because, like you say, if we're looking at beta like next year, if they're like, we got this thing we're making, great, but we want it now. But if we get something else in the meantime, if we get a little twin stick shooter on the console or the iPad or something, whatever. I mean, if we get something else, like you say, apps and that type of thing, keep us busy.
It could be some kind of mobile.
Yeah, could be any number.
Because I will be utterly shocked if there's a beta anytime this year. I will fall down. I mean, I'm gonna love it. But I mean, I will fall down if there's some kind of beta going on. So, like, what are they going to do to hold us over? We're already in these rotating, air quotes, maintenance mode seasons, right, where they're not really changing much. They're,
Right.
of course they're doing these themes, which is cool. I love the themes.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be a mobile game, could be an expansion pack, could be one of
Yeah.
those necromancer type,
Mm-hmm.
X pack. What do they call those? Downloadable.
Right.
Then they're not expansion packs. They're what's the name for those things?
Yeah. Just a
You
little,
know,
extra character, extra.
DLC.
Yeah, DLC, exactly. Yes, yes.
Could give us a monk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, but I don't know, because what character would go with the Skeleton King, right? That we don't already have.
Yeah, I mean, we have the Necro, so it's like, it's as close as we're going to get.
I don't know what would go with the Necro, because I don't know if they gave us like the Druid, would that really line up with the Skeleton King?
Yeah.
I'm not that deep into Druid lore. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it said something about a comet, right?
Well,
so, like when the.
I mean, well, they're talking about, when the comet initially came down, which was Tyrael, but,
See, that's why I'm leaning so heavy towards the Netflix thing, because, like, if you played the game in story mode and all that, and you went through all that stuff where you go through the cathedral ride, and you see, like, his wife, and you see how, who was the dude that was, like, talking in his ear, whispering in his ear, corrupted him against his wife first, and turned him against different people, and then he moved from the kingdom over to the cathedral, right, and started living in the cathedral, and he kind of went, he was going more and more insane.
He was nuts, yeah.
Because, the Lord of Lies was whispering in his ear, and all that lore base. So I think there's a big storyline there that has already been told game wise, right? So I'm leaning heavy. I'm liking the Netflix vibe. I'm leaning heavy towards that. Of course, whatever it is, I'm sure I'll be happy about it. I mean, to tell you the truth, I'm not just about to do backflips over a Switch.
No.
I stay away from Switches, and I have ever since I've been a little kid. My grandmother, really. And my grandmother, not that I didn't deserve it, because we did some wild things when we were children. She really. So I stay the heck away from Switches myself, personally. I mean, I know you got your own Switch over there, but stay away from the Switch.
Yes.
Greed don't like the Switches.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay. I mean, we gotta keep our expectations low, but we still want to see something. So, but we'll see it soon, which is great.
I'm kind of excited about this cross console play.
Yep.
Although it's not gonna affect us. It's not going to affect me. I mean, it might affect you, right? Because you play console. But, I mean, when they made that announcement that was cross-platform, I immediately was like, oh, they're not going to, there's no way they're going to put,
right.
Yeah, there's no way they'll put PC and console together because, I mean, no offense, console players. This game was obviously designed for playing on the computer.
Yep.
And then they took the game and it's like you got a star and you want to put it in like one of those other peg hole, like there's no star hole. Yep. You got to kind of sand it down with a sandpaper and trim some off and put it in there. Mm-hmm. Look, I think they did a great job with the console. Sitting on a couch with somebody. I play with my son a lot. No, not anymore, but I have. I really haven't played console in a long time. But I personally thought there was a lot of differences between the two games, console and computer, because like the computer, I have my mouse, I have my keyboard. I feel like I have a lot more control. I have a mouse pointer on the screen. I can click, click, click. Especially back in the day when I was playing a witch doctor and I would haunt the enemies a lot. Yeah. Like on the console, you walk in, you haunt, and then you gotta like use your little toggle thing to try to switch targets. And then my mouse, I can just haunt. You can't do that on a. I mean, I'm sorry. Right. There's some limitations.
Yeah.
There is some limitations from the console over to the computer side, like the console has that roll thing, right, where you can dodge stuff, which is cool. We don't have anything like that. I mean, I don't know. I could just use this Alt button here to roll. I'm not sure why we can't roll. So there's a couple little, this side, that side. Of course, I'm a big PC guy, so of course I'm going to talk smack about the console. But I don't think it's not the same game.
Right.
And I again, the UI is awesome for what it is, but I don't think you can take the game into the same way you can take.
It's not the same level, exactly. Yes.
It's just. I mean, it's right there, but it's just a little off. So, in my eyes, you can never let a PlayStation 4 or whatever it is come into a game with a PC guy,
right?
Because it's not going to be able to run at the same, like if we were both witch doctors and both running Haunt, I'm going to have a major advantage. Because I can mouse point and click, and he just can't, which is fine.
Wave of Light, a bunch of those would be just painful. But
and again,
but between consoles, because they all have a controller,
the same type of UI.
Fine.
Yeah, they have the same UI, which is awesome.
Yeah, and the Switch taking this game that we love portable is amazing. Yeah, it's mind numbing. I mean, people are like, wait, I can be on the bus, I can be at wherever, just sitting, waiting for my dinner, playing, what? So that is huge, for people like ourselves that, wouldn't mind farting around on, playing the game while we're out or, whatever, on vacation, something. So.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
That's great. So. Cool.
Well, I mean, that's, we didn't have any emails, like I said earlier, and that's our Blue Notes, which was, I think, was again, we're getting closer, right? We're only got a couple more shows before we're into the Blizzcon, because it's the 14th, it'll be the 15th tomorrow.
Man, yeah.
Second, that November 2nd is coming around the corner. I can't wait. So, I bought the virtual ticket. I have it.
Me too.
Again, 50 clams. I made my speech about it last week. I mean, for a guy like me, 50's a lot. But my birthday's in September, as we all know, and that's what my wife lets me get pretty much every year, if that's what I want. It's virtual for my birthday, but 50. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna. I think I'm gonna enjoy this BlizzCon. For nothing else, we're gonna get the opening ceremony, of course. We'll watch the panels, and and if you're out there and you don't have 50 and you're upset that you don't have the 50 to spend on a virtual ticket, we're gonna cover it for a show. I know it's not the same thing, but we're gonna talk a lot about it. And if you just can't, if you just ain't got 50 clans to put together for this particular project here, we are going to cover it. And I really hope to do a panel coverage show and then an in-depth BlizzCon dive. So a couple shows right after, right after BlizzCon. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope it's not just annoying. But which is potential, right? But we're gonna do a dive, and
yes, sir.
If you do get the ticket and you watch it, we're still gonna do the dive, and come along the journey with us. And if not, well, I'm gonna do a deep dive, and we're gonna get in there and we'll talk about it. So there is that. If you just can't
yes, sir.
Clams. Do you have any other media, sir?
No, just the normal. Playing a little bit of Destiny 2, still enjoying the heck out of Forsaken, leveling my third character just to have a rounded, team and everything. Because it's similar to a lot of games where you're like, oh, I need to have, got to have my witch doctor, got to have my necro. In this case, you got 3 different classes and subclasses in those. So sometimes you're like, oh, we really need the guy with the golden gun that can shoot 1 bullet that hits the boss super hard. So whatever. Anyway, neat stuff. So we're my buddies and I on console are still having fun, and I play that. I play that, currently more than Diablo, but like you say, we got through our season stuff. We're like, okay, I have some goals I still want to hit, but I just got to get time to play with all you guys. So just depends where my buddies are on and playing, and try to make it more of a community type thing. I have my own clan and everything on console, so we got 20 plus guys all hopping in at different times. So in the later evenings after you and Ritzy pass out, then it's like off I go to the console side. So it's just fine. It's just fine. But that's about it. And you mentioned some Netflix stuff. What have you been up to on there?
Oh, Netflix. I had the Joe Rogan's newest special come out, and I know some people don't like him. It's fine. I like Joe Rogan.
It's fine. Yeah.
One, I love his podcast because he puts a lot of content out, and I eat a lot of content. So I'm walking around 10 hours a day, bro. I gotta have something. You can only listen to the same music on your phone so many times.
That's
bro.
true.
You're
Yeah.
like, I gotta turn this off and listen to somebody talk for a while or something. And he always has interesting, at least to me, topics. So another guy, Theo Vaughn, has a podcast, and that dude. I mean, I can't believe he is an individual, unlike any person I've ever met. That guy is, one, extremely hilarious, and I love the way he talks. I try real hard not to steal his stuff because, man, he has just the normal way he conversates is unlike anything. I want to say this past weekend is his podcasting. Ooh, it's a good, and I have a lot of great laughs listening to that. Of course, did the Netflix and chill.
Good.
So nothing new, just regular old. I wish they'd hurry it up and get some more of the gold shows going, because I'm out of those gold. I mean, come on.
You like the gold? Yep.
No, they're horrible. They're not good at all. But I love them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what that says, but yeah, they're horrible. It's a 30-minute show, right? In the first 12 minutes is what happened last. The last episode you just watched 5 minutes ago. Well, maybe not 12 minutes, but a lot of the first part. The first part of the show is what happened last week, then what happens right now, and then the last part of the show is what might happen next week. It's like, oh my God, this is... And you can tell it's not like like those made for Netflix or made for Amazon or whatever service shows are. You can tell they're put together,
right?
And like something that was made for a big network. They have like they have like an 8-minute block, and then they have a commercial, and then they have like another, whatever it is, 9-minute block, and then commercial, and then they have a little bit more in commercial, and then the ending part of the show, or however they split it up, right? And you can tell these shows are real split up for those, but they just pulled all the commercials out, smashed it together.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, you're watching the first block of the show, and it's like what happened last week, and then they cut, and then they come back, and they, like, the first 1 or 30 seconds is like what you just seen before the commercial that is no longer in the show now. It's horrible.
Man.
It's horrible. But
yeah.
I love it because, man, these dudes are getting gold, bro.
Gold.
Oh my God. I was watching one and they got diamonds, bro. I was like, dude, I didn't even know it was possible. I was like, diamonds? you can get diamonds like that. Damn, I thought you had to have a diamond mine. I was like, oh.
Exactly.
He was like, they were going through, and the one dude was like, these quartz or something, and he went to throw it over, and the other guy, like, the older.
He's like looking at it. Yeah. Well, wait a minute.
He's like, this is quartz, and he threw it, and the other dude jumped over the shaker and was like, ah, it's a diamond. What the hell are you doing? This is not a trash. Thousands of dollars, dude. What the hell are you? And he put it in his little jar. And I love it because it's so dramatic, right? They have the little jar, and they go to the town, and they melt it down, and they pull all the. It's completely ridiculous. I love it though.
Oh, cool.
And then they make a little bar, and they hold it with the pliers, and they're like clink, and then it's like with the little scale, and it's like 246.44438 ounces, and the guy's like, yeah, because he's like with a calculator. Oh shit, that's $1,394 per ounce. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
a big deal, man.
I love it.
Good.
Anyway, woo, Discord.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, come on, guys. Y'all know y'all got to get on this Discord. 'Cause this Discord it's really good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've been having lots of tweets and posts, and theory crafting on Diablo, and LFG stuff's still going on. A lot of new people coming in. We got a separate channel just mentioning each new person that comes in, so we can hit them up and look for us in chat, obviously. So definitely get in there.
Yeah, come in here and have fun. There's no excuse. Come in here and have fun. I mean, I get it if you're shy or whatever, but you don't have to talk. You don't have to get onto a chat. You could just talk to us through typing.
Could read the posts and just emote on them and just little thumbs up and whatever. Fine.
I know this week there was some talk about some people that were in different guilds or clans. Sorry, see, I'm so wow. They were in different clans, and they were talking in the clan chat, and there's people in the clan, but nobody talks back because everybody's doing their own thing and they're doing this. And if you're in our clan, that's probably going to happen too. Because like if you throw something, I'm probably never going to see it. But I will tell you something I will see is that Discord chat. Because again, we talked about it last week. I think the clan interface is bad. I mean, I hate to say that anything that Blizzard has ever done is bad, but this is bad. It's not well implemented. I think it's something that I think they made the game and then was like, hey, the game is finished. This is great. Look at this. You can group up. You can kill the Skeleton King. You can make a monk or whatever. And then somebody said, hey, how are people gonna talk? And they were like, oh, we didn't put an interface in. And it's what it feels like to me. I mean, I ain't talking trash. I am talking trash, but look, listen, y'all better do way better than this. It's something I haven't liked since the beginning of the game. It feels to me like it was a feature that they were just like, I guess we'll put chat in, and I guess
tacked on,
some kind of we'll call it clans. I mean,
yeah.
I wish they would revamp it. They won't. If they give us an expansion pack, I would be very happy. I could do another expansion pack if they redid that clan.
Right.
It's not good, and like Jim was saying, she can't even tell, who's offered up an invite for the clan. The chat's not good.
Right.
When people say something in that, I never see it.
Yeah, it's gone in seconds. Yeah.
It's down there in the corner where and look, I don't understand that because I played WoW for so long, and I always seen guild chat in WoW. I always seen party chat in WoW. I always seen that. I don't know what it is. Is it just some off color? There's just, I mean, it's an action RPG, so there's so much action on the screen that it's very difficult to get your attention down there in that bottom left-hand corner where there's nothing going on. There's no information down there.
Right.
maybe if there was more information in that box down there, like, when you did a crit, maybe it would come up and it'd say, Dead Greed does crit of, 4,700 bajillion against the Skeleton King or whoever you're fighting. Maybe I would pay more attention to that corner down there. But, when you're playing and you're doing your heart, you're concentrating. I'm talking to my friends on Discord. I really ignore that proportion of the screen down there, and I know that's my fault, but it really does not draw me down there, and I think that whole system needs an upgrade, like I've said in the past, and probably will continue, because I'm sure we won't get one. But anyway, I said all that to say, please join Discord, because I will see the Discord.
We do have that, yep.
And it is better, and that is something that we pay a lot of attention to, because that's where all our friends are at. So if you want to come in and have fun with us or other people in the clan or community, that's the way to do it, Discord. Anyway, I want to give a personal shout out to the listener, because, man, y'all guys are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe y'all still listen to me. I think you're here just for Manlow, but maybe, I don't know, maybe not, but wow, y'all guys are amazing.
Yep. Thank you.
I just want to say y'all have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next show. Manlow, you can say goodbye to our listeners and close the show, please.
Yep. Thanks again, guys, and appreciate it. And we'll catch you next week. And I'll close it on up. You've been listening to episode 183 of the Shattered Soulstone, your Diablo community podcast. Missed an episode? You can find the show blog and listen to the show archives at www.shatteredsoulstone.com. With your support, you can help the show grow. Become a patron today. Patreon.com/Soulstone. Come join us in-game. Our in-game community and clan, both named Shattered Soulstone, are open to anyone who would like to join. You can also join us on Discord for the ultimate team and community-based experience. Find the Discord invitation link on our Twitter and Facebook page, as well as on the Shattered Soulstone website. This show is powered by you, the listener. Send in your contributions, thoughts, questions, and feedback to show@shatteredsoulstone.com. We love Twitter. Come join and tweet with us. You can find the show Twitter @ShatteredStone, Vespers @Westvertilio1189, Greeds @DeadGreed1812, and I'm @Manlow. You can find the show Facebook page at facebook.com/ShatteredSoulstone and Vespertilio at facebook.com/Vespertilio1189. We would like to extend a huge thank you to Medros of Dawnforge Productions for hosting our Loot Deviant show. You can find more shows from the Dawnforge at www.thedawnforge.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, from all of us here at Shattered Soulstone, over 182 episodes for your listening pleasure.
Dawnforge!
Yeah.